Or maybe the last play.
Packed full of with a in their hand and one in their ear. You know what I'm saying, but I kept your number in my old phone. Got a new chip flip with the roam. So it took me a minute to retrieve 7 digits, but I promised I would call you when I got home.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
I've just been reading in the press.
for this one.
And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces,
how would you handle the chemistry issues when you play?
well, some things are just...
Defensive foul.
Starting lineup for the Pelicans. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Che. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Hayes. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Che. From 17 feet out. And he nails the jumper.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Terry outside. Pass to Johnson. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. It's Drummond with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Che. Last game he had 34 points. Ingram right side. A three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Zohan, the pass to Hayes. Now Terry. Shoots over Ingram. San Antonio again missing. Now here's Che. Halliburton outside. And again, New Orleans has no up. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Johnson outside. And the foul called on Che. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now Hayes. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. That shot misses.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoffs? Hayes dishes to Terry. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. McCoy passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. Johnson's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Che, right side. Ingram wide open. And the three ball is good. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
In working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Now here's Hayes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocked loose. They need this. No good on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
San Antonio. Here's Hayes. Saw him with 10 points last game. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Terry, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Shea with it. He's got 6. From downtown. Rebound by Sohan.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The pass to Hayes. Passes it to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. And there's the call on Andre Drummond.
Second personal foul.
He won away from being in the penalty.
New Orleans making a switch here. Garcia's checked in. So it's the Spurs now. A 12-point game. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
He dishes it to Shea. He kicks it to Hayes. Outside, Garcia. In the corner, it's Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. No coverage that time. Ingram's got 8 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For the Pelicans. Free throw, good. Shea. The Spurs making a switch here. Primo's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Terry. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 5.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
We've seen
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
College for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
Here's McCoy, and Shea throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fires the 3. A shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Ingram off a pick from McCoy. Over to the left wing. Back to Ingram. Launches it. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Primo, the pass to Johnson. This one for 3. The shot by Primo, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Jay kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Garcia. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ingram. From deep three-point range. He can't get it to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. The pass to Primo. Back to Johnson. Terry setting the pick for Johnson. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5".
Jackson Hayes. First personal foul. 14 fouls. At the line for your Spurs, Keldon Johnson.
Use it, makes him valuable. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Murphy's checked in, and it's Paul George in for Halliburton. Now, here is George. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
Shooting from New Orleans, Garcia. On the line for 2.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Spurs. Second free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 15. Kicks it to Terry. The dish to Brooks. Terry setting the pick for Brooks. Shoots over Ingram. Brooks left side. Here's Horton Tucker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Dylan Brooks, and that's good.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Now here's Che. Outside for George. Che outside. And Taylor Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul.
Taylor Horton Tucker.
Jones checked in for Brandon Ingram.
14 fouls. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Jay inside. Making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Brooks. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia. Johnson with a screen on George. Here's Brooks with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Now Che. He's got 13 to the inside. Jones. Here's McCoy. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The shot by Primo, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Shea with it, covered by Johnson. George with the screen on Johnson. Shea kicks to George. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Primo, the pass to Johnson. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Bucket is good.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Pelicans leading by 16. Shea outside. Outside Murphy. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Passes it to Green. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Horton Tucker's shot is off. New Orleans has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. McCoy passes to Garcia. Another one falls for New Orleans.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here is Brooks. He has 5. Green with a screen on George. And so it's New Orleans with a 21-point
Spurs 16. The Pelicans 37.
Stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. So the Pelican 5 right now. Paul George is out there with Hayes. Then it's Jones. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Halliburton in at the point. He gets it in there.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Sohan. Here's Primo. There's the 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't.
Substitution here for New Orleans. Murphy's checked in. Brandon Ingram comes in for George. Willis, he checked in for Herbert Jones. And Chase subbed in for Halliburton.
Fans, give it up one more time for your Spurs.
And Drummond kicks to Murphy. Shea outside. Back to Drummond. Murphy passes to McCoy. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Ingram. Terry outside. This is to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Terry with a screen on Murphy. Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He dropped in 34 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
Carry.
That's an awful ball. What did you see there, ref?
Third team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Andre Drummond, taking 2 shots.
In 2018, so it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for him. Good job. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Unselfish to the court. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. McCoy passes to Drummond. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Johnson's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's McCoy, and Shea throws it down.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. And stolen by Shea. And Shea throws it down hard.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Poked away and stolen by Shea. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for
personal foul.
For New Orleans, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. Garcia, he's checked in for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Shea. The Spurs shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Hayes the pass to Johnson. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Johnson. Hayes with it, down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Ingram outside. Garcia sets the screen for Ingram. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by the Spurs. Terry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now here's Hayes. It's deflected and stolen by Garcia. Pass to McCoy. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
1:36 left to play here in the half. And stolen by Garcia. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. And it's in there. Ingram's got... now in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a...
Great referee!
Defensive foul. Ray Murphy. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio,
Find the lane.
Keldon Johnson.
One shot.
At the line for one.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
McCoy passes to Willis. And it's good, 2 points.
When you
That's a foul? You gotta be kidding
Second
me.
personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans. One shot.
Spurs have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Poke loose. And here we go. Che heading to the hoop. That one doesn't drop. Spurs shooting 46% on their attempts in the second quarter. Right wing. Johnson against Murphy. Here's McCoy. Cans it from downtown. McCoy's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Johnson outside. Terry setting the pick for Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
Trey Murphy. Second personal foul. 14 fouls. At the line for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now Che. Ingram setting a pick for Che. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's New Orleans with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. In the Eastern Conference, Trae Young.
Young's offensive output has been off the chart. He's always a high usage guy, but lately, almost every play seems to run through him, moving the ball with exceptional skill and having no trouble finding shots for himself or his teammates.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Spurs.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. While you look at Che in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
We've got Johnson, and it's Hayes in at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. 5 to shoot. Ingram with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. And for the Spurs, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Now the pass to Sohan. Terry with a screen on Drummond. Hayes dishes to Terry. The three from Johnson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's Jay. And a minute played. And it's Ingram. Missing.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's McCoy. He's got 26. Hayes finds Ingram. Rebound by Johnson.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
He's with it. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Che. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. They've been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Johnson, that's for 2. Can't nail the jumper.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Shea with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. Ingram kicks to Shea. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Hayes the pass to Johnson. To the wing on the left from about 19 feet. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Terry. Taken away by Hayes. Che outside. Halliburton sets the pick for Che. Halliburton outside. Here's Hayes. Here's Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Knocks it loose, and stolen by Che. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Tries to the hoop, and Che throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Knocked away and stolen by Che. Halliburton for 3. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Johnson surveying the floor. Now here's Hayes. To stop the drought. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Che kicks to Halliburton. Back to Che. Back to Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And stolen by Che. And Che throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now Hayes. Pass to Sohan. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Let's just say they were.
Substitution on the court.
On offense here are the Pelicans. A nice run going 12 in a row. Hayes with the screen for Halliburton. It's tipped. Che inside. Lets it go with a 3. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Che. McCoy's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Halliburton against Brooks. Pass to Sohan. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Sohan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by New Orleans.
Che with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Che. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks.
First personal foul.
See, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Jones subbed in for Halliburton. And the Pelicans with possession here. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's McCoy. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here.
Are you crazy? Where's the foul?
At the line for the Pelicans. At the line
for New Orleans. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brooks against George. Brooks, the pass to Primo. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Che outside. George against Green. George, no good. Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Horton Tucker, the pass to Sohan. Here's Primo, defended by George. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Brooks on the double team. Pass to Drummond. Outside, George. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the...
Draymond Green. Second personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Andre Drummond. 1 shot.
terms of his performance at the line, very low number.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Green with a screen on Jones. Here's Brooks. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
Keep it on the court,
Pelican
guys.
substitution.
Protect the ball.
Trey Murphy.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 20-3 run right now. Jay kicks to Murphy. Nailed from three-point land. Murphy's got 6.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Green, the screen. The pass to Sohan. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Shea left side. It's Murphy outside, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. Pelicans with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Jones kicks to George. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Jones sends it back. Shea left side. Passes to Murphy. Back to Jay. Into the lane. Pass to Murphy. 5 on the clock. Over Brooks. Murphy can't hit.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Murphy. Sohan, the pass to Brooks. Here's Sohan to end the run. Paul George grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Kicks it out to Che. Shot, high post. The shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Pass to Primo. 1:37 left in the third. Brooks, left side. Got a piece of it. Over George. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got 9.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Garcia sets the screen for George. No problems knocking that one down. McCoy's got 38 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Morris checked in.
Pelicans ball. Substitution on court.
Terry's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Talen Horton-Tucker. The Pelicans also changing it up. Willis, he checked in for Paul George. And Chase subbed in for Daniels. Here's Primo. Covered by Che. That's tipped. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Terry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at
Trey Murphy. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. The line for San Antonio. Terry.
The game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Willis. He's out there with Jay. Jones is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garcia in at power forward.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
And, guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, you know, looking
that line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Horton Tucker, Pelicans with the rebound. And here's Jay. Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Willis. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and
we will see you soon.